thing. Hands to mouth, no PPEs, no salary for 5 months. We want to work. We are here to
the River State government through the Office of the Commissioner for Health for reaction on the claims by the House officers has not been successful. Local government councils are beginning to comply with the directive of River State Governor Nyesom Wike to shut down markets in the state. Our correspondent Uchende Ojowo market and other markets in Rumukuta, Mboba and Ogbogoro, all in Obiakbo local government area, have been closed. Also, authorities of Akutere local government have commenced enforcement brothels and markets. Chairman of Akutere local government area, Roland Sakibo, who led the enforcement team in an interview with newsmen shortly after sensitizing the virus, process will continue until Nigeria is totally free of COVID-19.
That is the only kind of nice club we'll have that in this local government. We're shutting it down. We'll have like 2 protests. We're shutting it down. So our markets still have to go down. Provided enough sanitizers, we provided enough detergent that we're sharing across the major communities.
In Omakari, Rumuji and Elele Alimini, all in Emwa local government area, town cries were deployed to sensitize members of the pot community on the coronavirus. Policy has said, contrary to ordinary of River States, steps taken by Governor Nyesom Wike to stop the spread of coronavirus in the state is in order. Economic, the River State University said the directive for the temporary closure markets and other places will have an impact on the economy of the state, but a sacrifice that is worth taking to ensure the safety of Rivers people. He said the economic situation will improve at the end of the pandemic.
The fact that clubs, public parks, cinema houses should shut down and that commercial transport operators will not lead to a temporary loss of income to such operators, but we surely rebound when the pandemic scare is over. Owners of such business endeavors interest society at large and take it as one of the uncertainties of business life, which are characterized will cause temporary economic hardship, but will definitely not lead to high cost of.
Dismiss the application for judicial Marafa and others in Yangokoro held that the vexatious, frivolous and gross abuse of court process. The court awarded the cost of 2 million naira to be paid by the applicants to all of the 140 respondents. Justice Okoro for the held that the Apex Court lacked a review of its own the finality of the judgments of the Supreme Court and cannot be reviewed under any guise. Justice Santos Nweze, however, disagrees with the sentencing judgment upholding the application of the APC. Justice Nweze insists that it is better to admit an error instead of justifying an error that fails to represent justice. Speaking outside the courtroom, counsel to the PDP chief Mike Ozoko take the responsibility of amending the Electoral Act so that politicians can stop putting pressure on the Supreme Court.
In my closing remarks after the judgment, I told the Supreme Court that there is a solution, there is a panacea. The panacea lies with the National Assembly to amend Section 235, to amend Section 285 from Section 12 of the 4th Alteration, to amend or their 8 Rule 16 of the Supreme Court rules, all of which say Supreme Court is final, it cannot review its judgment. The Supreme Court cannot of its own sit on appeal over its judgment. It cannot of its own decide to amend the law. It has no power to amend the law. Nor can only be amended by the legislature under Section 4. And in any event, the dissenting opinion.
The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has handed over 180 candidates in the just concluded Unified Tertiary Matriculations examination. practices. JAMB said 70% of the candidates have been arraigned, while others are undergoing investigation. Head of Media and Information in JAMB, Fabian Benjamin, disclosed that the candidates were arrested across the country during the conduct of the examination that ended last Saturday. The tested positive for coronavirus. Johnson, in a short video posted via his official Twitter handle, said he has mild symptoms and will self-isolate in Downing Street. 19 crisis.
I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough, and on the advice of the chief medical officer, I've taken a test that has come out positive, so I am working from home to do, but be in no doubt that I can continue, thanks to the wizardry of modern technology,